Hi, Coach. This is Brian Williams from the Coaching Toolbox. I have a question for you. What percentage of your team's losses are by fewer than 10 points? And how many of those games could the outcome have been changed to your favor by reversing a few critical plays? If you're like most of us, probably a high percentage of your games can be described that way. Well, several years ago, I came to the conclusion that if I could just go back to the previous season and change 4 critical plays for each game that we lost by 10 or fewer points, I could change the outcome of most of those games from a loss to a win. My conclusion was, and still is, that I could find ways to make us better at 4 plays per game without changing the system of play that I feel is best suited for the talents of our players. Improving on just 4 plays each game was something that our players could buy into and not be overwhelmed by. So we set out to make those improvements by emphasizing and becoming much better at the little things that led to success, specifically in those 4 critical possessions and in every other possession of the game as well. To make a difference in the success that you achieve, your program doesn't need a complete overhaul. You just need to find ways to make a difference in 4 critical plays each game. So I began to think about ways to get our players to see the value of every possession, not the day after the game when we watch the video, but rather as our mentality that we practiced and played with every day. This attention to detail helped our team to reach our goals of making consistent daily improvements. I felt that I had to do 4 things: develop the 4 possession mindset with our players, teach our team to recognize the types of plays that go unnoticed but that can be game changers and then practice them daily, and develop our mental toughness and skills to make those plays when it counted. That was the beginning of 4 basketball coaching ebooks where I've assembled the ideas that I gained from my brainstorming and study. Those 4 are 130 little ideas that make a huge difference, 130 ideas to get more accomplished in practice, 130 ways to make your team more mentally tough, and 130 winning special situations. The most effective use of these ideas is to implement as many of them as you can as quickly as you can, and that's why I have made them concrete and specific. They can be used to build on each other, or they can be implemented individually as you determine the needs of your particular situation. In 130 little ideas that make a huge difference in your basketball team, I've outlined concrete and specific actions you can take on and off the court to improve your team day in and day out. They're little ideas that can be implemented immediately and will have a cumulative effect as you add more and more of the ideas into your program. The majority of the ideas you receive will help your players understand what plays are critical to the outcome of a game. You will be able to start implementing those ideas today to help your players see what they can do to win those 4 crucial possessions. I've also included easy-to-implement suggestions that will help you develop a program that your players will view as special and will be excited and proud to be a part of. The second ebook, with 130 ideas to make your basketball team more mentally tough, has broken down into specific ideas for developing mental toughness in your players and reminders that we all need as coaches to keep our own mental toughness sharp during the grind and stress of the season. You'll get ideas to communicate to your players the importance of mental toughness, not only as it applies to basketball, but more importantly to all aspects of their lives. You'll be able to teach players to maintain their focus on what is truly important and ignore distractions. Ebook number 3 is 130 great ideas to get more accomplished in practice and outlines 7 principles necessary to be a great practice team. Those principles are the practice mindset of champions, being efficient, practicing to develop winning habits, making practice competitive, team building, incorporating game planning, and being meticulous and thorough. The final ebook in the bundle is 130 winning special situations. It covers developing a sound philosophy of special situations, how to practice special situations, how to handle situations in the flow of the game, also at the end of quarters, end of game, post-game, and specific score and times to practice. You'll save hours reviewing several resources for ideas to improve your program and have a career-long reference. You'll also be able to accomplish more by making the most efficient use of limited time, facilities, and resources. Your players will perform better under pressure, play with more confidence due to increased basketball IQ, enjoy practice more as it becomes more competitive, and experience what it's like to be part of a true team. Each of the ebooks sells for $19 as standalone, but I'm offering them as a one-day flash sale to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the launch of the Coaching Toolbox. That special flash sale price for 4 ebooks is $29. That's only $29 for over 500 ideas that will have a major impact on the success of your program. This is a little less than 6 cents per idea to improve your team. And I seriously believe that the ideas are much more valuable than that because they have been borrowed from some of the most successful coaches that I know of and have been proven to be successful over time. But to add even more value to the offer, in addition to the ebooks, I'll be including 4 bonus audio interviews. Mental toughness expert Dr. Brian Goonan, a sports psychologist in Houston, Texas. Mental toughness coach Steve Siebold. Kansas State coach Bruce Weber on making practices competitive. Former Butler University assistant from Brad Stevens' staff, Matthew Graves, discussing several topics regarding the attention to detail that led Butler to back-to-back championship games. So each of those 4 interviews has a total value of $9.95 a piece. When you total it all up, you're getting 8 resources that will improve your team's on-court performance, the culture of your program, and develop mental toughness in your players that will last a lifetime. And you can ask for a 100% no questions refund and still be able to keep the ebooks and the bonuses. When purchased individually, all those would cost $100, but now today only for the special flash sale, it's $29, 81% off. And to take the risk out of your purchase, if you don't feel you receive more than $29 worth of value from the ebooks and the podcast interviews, all you have to do is let me know and you'll get a refund immediately. All you have to do to take advantage of this special offer is click on the Buy Now button just below the video. If you do have questions, feel free to email me at bwilliams@coachingtoolbox.net or call or text me at 765-366-9673. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you'll take advantage of the special offer. Good luck.